Are you thinking about becoming an influencer? However, you're afraid of possibly having negative comments from people? Well, stay tuned. In this video, I'm going to share with you exactly why you should not care. Hey, Jason here. If you've been watching the channel, you've been seeing me go through the southern region of Africa. I'm now in Botswana. And most importantly, you've been seeing me talk about success, what it is, and how to get it in the 3 areas of life that I focus on, which are happiness, health, and wealth. Now, if you're new to the channel, the definition of success by Earl Nightingale is the progressive realization of a worthy idea. And becoming an influencer is a very worthy idea because it can bring in money that can really start changing your life, not only for you, but for the rest of your family. And you get to inspire people, man. How cool is that? So let's go ahead and get into today's video. And so this came from because I got a real negative impact comment today on one of my shorts. And it was funny to me. And it's funny because I openly admit that I do not eat meat or any animal products. I'm actually plant-based. I use the term vegan sparingly. However, I don't preach my lifestyle on other people. If you notice, I tell people, and even when I coach people, look, depending on your level of health, you can actually still eat meat if it's okay for you. But if you were someone who was in my situation, you may need to just give it all up and then get healthier and then see if you can have it back sparingly, which is okay too. Now, the comment was someone, I don't know who they are. And this is the beautiful thing about negative comments. People who take the time out of their day to write negative things on your post, they're not people who are productive. They're not people who are happy. They're not people who are positive. They're not people who are even enjoying life. They're people who are just miserable and they just want other people to be miserable too because they have nothing else to do with their life. And this is why I tell people all the time, focus on what you want in this world. Do not care or give a F about what anybody else thinks you should do. Like when it comes to my eating, I tell anybody straight up, like, I don't care how you eat. That's your business. But what I do is my business. And I'm very open and I talk about my eating lifestyle because I know there's other people out there that are suffering, maybe in worse conditions than I was, because I was well over 600 plus pounds. I was sick. I was literally dying. Had a CPAP machine to breathe at night because my body couldn't produce oxygen and was taking over 40 plus prescription pills a day. Now, anybody who thinks someone should be living that type of life just to satisfy whatever their pleasures are that they get out of eating meat, hey, eat yourself into that way. And that's how I feel about people like that. And so I literally just laughed at this person. And I told him, hey, thanks for the laugh. Because you know what that person doesn't know? They don't know how to heal themselves if they having issues. They don't know how to eat healthy. Also, when you start getting into the arena of different things in life, the only people who are negative towards you is people who are not doing anything. And this goes into every facet of life. Let's say if you're going for some kind of degree in the varsity. People who've been through that are going to be supportive. They're going to give you tips. They're going to be like, hey, try this out. Try this out. Here's a technique that I use. People, or let's say if you get into sports, someone sees you're serious about sports, martial arts, things like that, the people who have been through those struggles are going to be the ones that support you the most. And the reason being is people who've done something, who have accomplished something, they understand what you're going through. People who are not doing it are the ones that have opinions. In the world we live in now, opinions there's so many opinions in the world, they are literally worthless. And so once you start making this journey of becoming an influencer, you're going to have to start ignoring people's opinions. And you're going to have people that are surround you that are supportive of you. The people who are creating content, the people who are out here putting out videos, the people that are doing things are going to be the ones that support you the most. You're not going to find that many envious people who are actually taking action. People in the arena are the ones that you want to get close to. And those are the ones that you want to keep close to your circle. And so the first thing you want to actually do is you want to have like a Kevlar vest. If the comments and stuff, if they're hitting you psychologically in the beginning, block them. Block those people. Don't let them have access to you. Even to this day, I block people. And you know what that means for me? Like once you hit my block list, you never come off that list. I don't care if I meet you in person. I don't care if you apologize. I don't care if it turns out you're one of the nicest people in the world. People need to learn how to show up with respect online. And then that goes straight into the second thing. You need to have your standards. Do not let people cross your standards. Your boundaries, your standards is your standards. And you have the right to put those in place. Just because we're in this digital era that we're going to now, people don't have the right to disrespect you. People don't have the right to just say whatever they want to you. And if you can't do like I did today, where I just laughed them off because they're sitting here typing these like 3 paragraph sentences, which I don't even read. I just literally, thanks for the laugh, LOL, and put in emojis because I know it just annoys people. People who do nothing in this world, like when the shorter your sentences are to them and you just use emojis, they get really hot. And it's funny because that person don't even know they just gave me a content idea for the day. I literally just got back home, finished doing a waxing, went to Emily's beauty spa again. Man, they hooked it up good. It hurt this time, yo. I'm not gonna lie. The waxing, man, whew. If you're a guy and you've never done waxing before, give it a shot. Give it a shot and let me know in the comments how you like it. And speaking of like, make sure you like this video, man. That lets me know that you're watching the content, and it lets me know what type of content to keep creating also. And so those are the 2 things that you want to do. You want to either utilize your block and you want to start setting up standards and your boundaries. And you don't let people cross those. You're a person. You have value in this world. You're doing something that is worthwhile. And don't let anybody stop you from falling short of success. And so make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so, and hit that bell up top so you can be notified every time I drop a new video. And most importantly, just remember this: I'm Jason, and success is simple once you know how.